Tell us your name and what do you do?
DJ Big Wiz. I'm a DJ, obviously. I do production also. I'm here at the NAMM show. I do a lot of work, work closely with Rain and Serato and some other companies. I've helped Rain develop and design a lot of their performance mixers over the years, and also go out and do a lot of clinics and trade shows and training and seminars for them and stuff like that. So
cool. Where do you think the DJ industry is going in the next 10 years?
It's just going to keep progressing, you know. I mean, the game keeps changing and elevating, and at a faster pace now, just like every other technology. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's actually broadening itself, which helps and hurts. I mean, it's really easy for anybody to get into DJing now. You know, like, well, I have an iPod, I'm a DJ. You're not a DJ, you're somebody with an iPod. You know, buying equipment's not going to make you a DJ, just like buying, you know, ingredients ain't going to make me a chef. It's a lot more affordable and accessible on an entry level for people to get in and experiment and see if it's something they want to do. But we're starting to see trends and a lot more controller-based stuff. So I think you're going to see a lot more controller stuff. I also think you're probably going to see more hybrids of more analog stuff, like physical turntables being turned into a controller turntable based thing. So I definitely think it's for the good, though. I don't think you should use the new technology in replacement of skills, but actually learn your craft and be skilled and use those to further what you can do. Use those to push the envelope, not to, you know, make up for the lack of you don't want to practice at home and actually learn how to do something. So I'm going to push a button so it does it for me. So
very interesting what you're saying. I mean, it goes back to being able to have experience and know what you're doing and exactly. Being able to perform as a professional.
Exactly. Well, a lot of these machines now will do a lot of the work for you. But if you can actually do the work yourself, then you can utilize the machines to do stuff that can't physically be done by one person, and you're going to get a lot more use out of it that way instead of just using it as a crutch, as an alternative to actually learning how to do something.
All right. Tell us your name and what do you do for a living?
I am DJ Moussie, and I'm a producer and remixer of house music.
Where do you see the DJ industry going in 10 years?
Wow, you know, that is a very good question, and I honestly do not have an answer for that because the way technology is nowadays, this is going to take DJs to a very, very high level. It's going to be very competitive. It's getting very competitive as it is, but I guess the new technology is going to make it easier for the younger generation of DJs to produce and remix music and play some of their favorite music. I think I'm speechless because I wouldn't be able to know where to start.
Right. I told you it was going to be a good question.
It's going to take DJs to a very extreme level.
Right.
That's a real good question, and I love that question. I wish I could have a better answer for you.
Well, if we had a crystal ball, we'll probably rub it and try to get the answer. But until then, we're just going to have to wait.
I believe so. I mean, I wish, like I said, I'm sure that this question has been asked a number of times, and I don't think anybody has actually a good answer to it just yet. So,
what is your name and what do you do?
My name is Steve Sharp. I'm product specialist for Hercules DJ console product line.
Where do you see the DJ industry going in the next 10 years?
Boy, it's really hard to say. There are certain things that are definitely true in terms of it's digital. It's not going back. They're not going to suddenly start, pressing vinyl in mass quantities again. There will be a fan base for such things, as I know you've covered on the Crossfader show before. But I don't think that's ever going to come back. The only thing that seems to be kind of certain is change. I'm kind of wrangling with this myself in terms of in order to stay with it and survive, you're going to have to adapt. But what exactly is that going to mean? Your guess is as good as mine. For example, a lot of DJ companies, mobile DJ companies, are doing things like, they're adding photo booths and uplighting and such things. That sounds good, but after you make the investment, are you going to be able to recoup it? Does anybody remember chocolate fountains? Does anybody still have a chocolate fountain? There's something you spent a lot of money on, you sold it for a while, and then now I don't think you can give them away. Not that chocolate is no longer popular, just like DJ and club music and dancing, these are all still very popular things.
Do you think it became a fad or something like that?
Chocolate fountains? That one I'm hard to say. But I guess that's really what I'm asking is, how do you know which things are going to be fad items and which things really have some staying power for entertainers?
Tell us your name and what do you do?
My name is DJ Streek. That's spelled DJ Streek, and I'm a DJ.
Where do you see the DJ industry going in the next 10 years?
Sort of like what I was just talking on. It's smaller, more compact systems. That's what I see. I see things becoming easier to carry around, more compact and just easier to use.
How small do you think we're going to go? I mean, I downloaded an app the other day. It's a DJ app on my Droid. I have 2 turntables, 2 decks, and I can do crossfade. The only thing I don't have pitch control.
Yeah, well, I hope it never gets to the point where, I mean, I've already seen setups where they have 2 iPods, and I hope that never gets to the point where someone can go to an event with 1 iPod and work the whole, mix it all through there. I've
seen it actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went to Disneyland. This was maybe about 2 years ago, and they had no, they weren't mixing. They were just. It was like at Disneyland, where they have the Astro stage in Tomorrowland, where the stage rises.
Right.
They had a dance kind of club for kids, and so there were 2 kind of like DJs, motivators, and they were dressed, kind of like the futuristic, and they had an iPod hanging from their thing, and it was attached to wireless Shure.
Yeah.
Like a microphone, and they were picking the songs, queuing up the next song, and when the song finished, they would click on play, and they would play the next song. It was a mix, but they were playing the songs from their iPod.
Yeah, okay.
But it was for kids, and
yeah,
serious mix.
No mixing, right? I don't see that. Well, that's something completely different. But as far as the DJ realm, I don't want to see anybody be mixing off a little iPod. So.
Excellent. Well, the lights, what they mean.
Yeah,
You've been here before.
Yeah, it's time to go.